Close the door with the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike three.
Lined into left field for a base hit. Hit in the air. That's going to be the second baseman. They have a chance for two, and they got him.
Run. The throw is in time for the out.
Lifted high into left field. Ball is way back, and that ball is way gone.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And welcome to our pregame show here today, brought to you in part by Norman County Raceway and the Red River Valley Speedway. This is game number 2 of 4 that we have for you here from the state softball tournament, and this one features the Mayport CG Patriots going up against the Lacs-Burlington Lewis and Clark. Mayport CG 17-3 on the season. The Lacs-Burlington Lewis and Clark with a mark of 20-5 on the year. This will be the third meeting between the two clubs. Mayport CG winners in both 6-0 on April the 27th and 11-1 on May the 10th, as Mayport CG has won both games again against the Lacs-Burlington Lewis and Clark. If you just joined us in a game that got done moments ago, Thompson defeated Renville County 9-7, so the winner of this contest will play tomorrow at noon hour around that time in the consolation title, while the loser of this game will go up against Renville County. That'll be at 10 o'clock in the morning for 7th place. It's DLB, Lewis and Clark out of Region 3 against Mayport CG out of Region 2. I'm Chase Miller, and the broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. We're going to take a quick break, and we come back after this. Starting lineups and the opening pitch are around the corner here in Jamestown.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
Designing places of lasting value and beauty, Hepper Olson Architects of Buxton continues to be a leader in small-town skylines. No project is off the table as they've completed buildings for commercial businesses, educational and medical facilities, public spaces, religious centers, and even residential properties. From start to finish, Bobby and her team will help your visions become reality. Hepper Olson Architects of Buxton, 701-841-1000 and hepperolson.com. Best of luck to the regional athletes in your spring sports tournaments.
There's more at 104. Hillsboro, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
Pearly Community Co-op has been serving the area producers with exceptional service and quality products since 1933. Schedule your vehicle in the shop for tires, oil changes, and small repair services, delivering premium Senex Farm fuels and lubricants direct to your locations. Call Rob for your farm fuel and bulk oil, as well as transport load and contract pricing. 218-861-6561. Pearly Community Co-op, locally owned and serving you since 1933. Call 218-861-6561.
And this is our pregame show brought to you in part by the Norman County Raceway and the Red River Valley Speedway. Hey, it's Friday night, which means if you head out to West Fargo for the Red River Valley Speedway, you'll check them out there. You can also listen to racing on the radio a little bit later on. For more information and to find your tickets today, again, for the Red River Valley Speedway at the West Fargo Fairgrounds, check them out again at redrivervalleyspeedway.com. That again is redrivervalleyspeedway.com. In our pregame show, Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark falling in the quarterfinals at the hands of the Kindred Richland Vikings in a back-and-forth game. 9-6 was the final yesterday. Mayport CG falling at the hands of Velva Drake Animus. 2-1 in their contest, as this again gets us to our second of four here today between the Mayport CG Patriots. Mayport CG taking a look at what they did last year at state, finishing fourth place, losing to Kindred Richland, and in 2022 finishing fifth place. So the Patriots will try to do that here with a pair of wins here for the next two contests, while for Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark, the last 2 years they played in the seventh place game. So if they're able to win this one, they already have a better year than what they did in the last 2 years in just terms of the final result. Lacs-Burlington in their red tops with Lakers in cursive across the front in black with white numerals, white lettering that is, with the black lettering and numerals outlined in white with the black pants. For the Mayport CG Patriots out in their red pants with the white tops with the Patriots across the front in white with a little arm across the top with some dark blue. That does it for our modified pregame show, again brought to you in part by Norman County Raceway and the Red River Valley Speedway. When we come back, the starting lineups and the opening pitch here between the Lakers and the Patriots on your liveevent.com.
Red River Valley Speedway. Every Friday night you're gonna feel alright. Your destination for family fun.
Get ready for racing this Friday night at 7 at the Red River Valley Speedway. This week is Military Appreciation Night, First Responders Night, and the IMCA Sprint Car Meet and Greet. Stay after the races for fireworks. Sponsored by Star Fireworks, Stutzman Harley-Davidson, M&J Brand Saloon, Thunder Country, FM Drain Cleaning and Services, and Leinenkugels. For details, log on to redrivervalleyspeedway.com.
Are you dreaming of building or remodeling your dream home? This is Sonia from the Lighting Gallery, and we can help you from the time you start that dream to the time that your last fixture is hung in your room. We can come out to your house and do an in-home lighting design, picking out fixtures, working within your budget, working within your style, and putting together a full lighting package for you that makes your house feel like a home. If you're building, you're remodeling, visit us at the Lighting Gallery, located at 3622 South Washington Street in Grand Forks.
As it's now time to get to our starting lineups, brought to you in part by American Crystal Sugar Company. Live the sweet life with quality products. Grower own. That's crystalsugar.com. Again, crystalsugar.com. For Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark, they will be the visitors on the scoreboard here. Logan Eastos, the sophomore shortstop, batting first, followed by Camry Benno, the senior right fielder, batting second. Sierra Yale will be in the circle and batting third for the freshman pitcher. You have Berkeley, the senior third baseman cleanup, and then Holland, the senior right fielder, will be batting fifth. Neesham, the senior left fielder, will be batting sixth. Aubrey Shep, the junior designated player, batting seventh. Piper Feller, the eighth grade first baseman, batting eighth. And then you have Lindahl, the sophomore second baseman, will be batting ninth, with Gretchen Deaver, the flex player, the catcher here today for the Lakers. So Eastos with Benno, Yale, Berkeley, Holland, Neesham, Shep, Feller, Lindahl, and Beaver. Here again, the lineup for head coach Peggy Pearson and the Lacs-Burlington Lakers. That again is our starting lineup, brought to you in part by American Crystal Sugar Company. So the Patriots, they will deliver a strike, and first pitch is underway at 1:28 here in this contest. The Mayport CG Patriots, they will have in the circle here again with Riley Satcham. Behind the plate is Raina Satcham. Up the first base side is Parker Strand. And then you have Kritzberger again at second base with Danica Hansen going to be in shortstop. And then Hudson Zerfus at third. Here's the 0-2 by Satcham. This is going to be hit in the air. That's to left center field, and that'll drop for a base hit. Sand is trying to play this one, as she will. She will get it in there. It's a leadoff double for Logan Eastas. In the circle here, Sand will be in left field, and then for the Mayport CG Patriots, they will have Larson in center, and Reagan Zerfus will be in right. Looking to bunt this one up the first base line. That'll be with Benno, and that'll go foul here at 0-1. So Camry Benno here, the senior center fielder, winner of this contest, will play the Thompson Tommies. That game will be scheduled for around 11 o'clock. Around the noon hour tomorrow. The loser of this game will go up against Renville County. That game is scheduled for a 10 a.m. first pitch. Taking the bunt back here to make it now 1-0 is Cambry. As you will have the Logan Eastas again with that double to left center field. As they look down the third base coach's box here, 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 offering here for Satcham. This will be hit up the middle, and that's through for a CNI single. Logan Eastas rounds third, and she will come in to score, and the Lakers take the first lead of the contest. Logan Eastas comes in to score. Benno makes it a now 1-0 lead in favor of the Lacs-Burlington. So back-to-back base knocks here for the Lakers, and they strike first here with a 1-0 advantage. So Benno again with the RBI single on the way here. 1-0 on the top of the first inning. As you will have now Sierra Yale to the plate. Yale looking to bunt as this one will go foul. It's now 0-1 for the freshman pitcher. And scheduled at 4 o'clock will be our first semifinal featuring Central Cass and the Beulah Miners, and then we'll have the nightcap after that with Kinder Richland alongside Velva Drake Animus in our second semis. Gale with the 0-1 sees this one miss, now 1-1. Riley Satcham 2 hits across, 1 run that was earned so far on the first 2 batters of this game. Here's the 1-1 offering. That'll be out of the zone now, 2-1. So the Patriots again getting upset yesterday against Velva Drake Animus, held to just a 1 run. That was a Riley Satcham solo home run yesterday for the Patriots. Here's the 2-1 offering. That'll be the zone now, 3-1. And so far for the Lacs-Burlington, as we saw last night against Kinder Richland, this is a team that's coming ready at the plates. Now it's 3-2, scored 6 runs against the Vikings yesterday. They were able to put the ball in play a ton against Anacarath, and they're looking to do that here against Satcham. Riley with the 3-2. This is popped up in the air. Kritzberger will call everybody off, and there's 1 down. So a pop out to the second baseman here, and now it's to Berkeley. The senior third baseman will dig in here for the Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark. Also still to come later today from Jack Brown Stadium, we'll have 2 state baseball contests in the semifinals on the B side. Satcham sees this one miss out of the zone at 1-0. Thompson against Cheyenne New Rockford. That'll be at 4:30, and then the next semifinal will feature Central Cass and Grafton. 1 ball, no strikes. This will be hit on the ground. Satcham able to glove it, looking to get the lead runner at second in time for the out. So heads up play, Hansen covering second base. That'll go 1-6 on the putout. The fielder's choice here for Berkeley is able to reach, and now there's 2 down. Close play there. Good job by Riley Satcham. Able to barehand that one flip. Larson with a little bit of the stretch on the bag. First pitch swinging, hits one up the third baseline foul here with Holin. And the senior right fielder now will see it go 0-1. As you have Berkeley at first base. No balls and a strike on the way here by Satcham. This one will come in and hit her. And that'll be a hit by pitch on the way. As Holin took a little bit down, and she will get hit as they will come out and immediately make sure that everything's all right, as that came through across the way. So the runner will be at second base again now. Here will be with Berkeley, hit by a pitch with Holland, and they will double check just to make sure she's all right in terms of concussion protocol after taking one again in the head. We'll take a quick break with them here for the Lacs-Burlington. Lewis and Clark, they'll have runners at first and second on yourliveevent.com.
Stop on out to Watts Ace Hardware in Castleton and gear up with name brands from Steel, Milwaukee, Ego, and Craftsman Power Tools. Plus, Watts Ace Hardware has a key cutting and paint mixing section for your own do-it-yourself projects. From their grill selection with Traeger, Blackstone, Weber, and the Big Green Egg to their customer laser engraving center, Watts Ace Hardware is a place you need to check out. Stop in at 1610 Governor's Drive in Castleton for Watts Ace Hardware.
And the runner at first here with Holland looks to be okay. Reminder, we are broadcasting from the Prairie Inn Restaurant of Carrington broadcast booth. From breakfast, dinner, supper, and more, the Prairie Inn has you covered with their salad line and their great pies as well for dessert. Located by the roundabout in Carrington, call 701-652-3976. That's 652-3976 for more information. The Prairie Inn Restaurant of Carrington. This one in there for a strike. Maya Nisham here, the senior left fielder, will take a strike, hits one up the first base line, but that'll go foul. Now it's 0-2. So far for the Lacs-Burlington, a nice start to the game, but it can even be a better start here with another two-out base knock somehow here by Nisham. No balls, 2 strikes on the way here, the 0-2. That'll be a strike 3, swinging, and Sandstrom gets her first strikeout in the circle. But the Lacs-Burlington does plate 2 runs off of 1 hit. There were no errors and 2 runners left on base. We played a half inning. The Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark won. Mayport CG coming to the plate here on your liveevent.com.
Successful teams need a place to practice when the weather doesn't cooperate or the teams just need an extra swing. The Mayport Youth Center provides that option for the Mayport CG School District, summer baseball and softball teams. The Mayport Youth Center is an indoor facility that includes batting cages and field turf. In the winter, the facility is home to the Mayport Ice Dog hockey team. Good luck to the Mayport CG Patriots from the Mayport Youth Center.
The Mayport CG Booster Club is here to support, promote, and encourage all Patriot sports and academic activities. The Mayport CG Booster Club members strive each year to make events within Mayport CG schools a very rewarding experience for the students, athletes, and spectators alike. For more information, like the Mayport CG Booster Club on Facebook. Best of luck to all the teams in the state softball tournament, and good luck to the Region 2 champ, Mayport CG Patriots, from the Mayport CG Booster Club.
Bottom of the first inning here on yourliveevent.com. The Mayport CG Patriots lineup will look like this. Part of our American Crystal Sugar starting lineups here in this one, with Mesa Larson batting leadoff, Danica Hansen batting second, Riley Sandstrom will be batting third, with Raina Sandstrom batting cleanup behind the plate. Parker Strand will be batting fifth, with Bryn Kritzberger batting sixth. Hudson Zerfis will be the third baseman, and then batting seventh, Maddie Sandigan batting eighth, and then Reagan Zerfis will be batting ninth. Then again, it's their starting lineups brought to you in part by American Crystal Sugar Company. Sierra Yale in the circle with Deaver behind the plate. Yale with this one, and this will run away for a ball. It's now 1-0. Yale in the circle for DLB against the Kinder Richland Vikings. Picked up the loss as she was able to go 6 innings of work against the Vikings yesterday. This one in there for a strike. Now 1-1. Berkeley stands at third base, Eastos at short, Lindahl at second, and Feller at first. Here's the 1-1. This will be hit on the ground. A chance for the shortstop there with Eastos. Goes across the diamond in time for the out. That'll be 6-3 on the putout, and there's 1 down. As you will have Danica Hansen now to the plates. So 1 down here. As Danica Hansen, pitcher versus the shortstop. This will miss. So 1 ball and 1 strike. Lindahl at second with Feller again at first. Here's the 1-0. That's in there for a strike at 1-1. Nishaman left. Benno is in center, and Holland stands in right here for the Lakers. 1 ball and 1 strike on the way here to Hansen. This will be out of the zone now, 2-1. As the Patriots falling behind early in this one, but just by a run, even though yesterday we saw with their matchup with Velvet Drake and Moose that runs were hard to come by here in the state tournament. With that particular contest, same for Thompson and Beulah, where both of those games were finishing final scores of 2-1 for the winning team yesterday. Here's the 2 ball, 2 strike count upcoming here to Danica Hansen. Yale in the circle. 2-2. This will one-hop the catcher in Deaver here and now make it 3-2. So 3 balls, 2 strikes upcoming here. And the pitch. This will be skied and fouled up the first base dugout. The first base side is the Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark. Up the third base side here, Patriots of Mayport CG. Here's the 3-2 upcoming. This will be a walk. This will get all the way to the backstop. Hansen will take first base here on the full count walk. And Sierra Yale will have her first runner against here. As now Riley Santrum to the plate, the senior pitcher in this contest. As Santrum yesterday in the bottom of the first inning against Velvet Drake Animus hit a home run out to left center field for the lone run of the game for the Patriots. Bluffs to bunt. Hansen looking to get down to second base, and she will slide in safely. Hansen will stay put then at second. That was a strike. It's now 0-1 here to Riley Santrum with a runner in scoring position. After this game, we'll be halfway done through the 2024 state softball tournament here in Jamestown. Here's the 0-1 offering. This will be hit in the air, and that's going to be down for a base knock. Hansen's going to round third. Here's the throw by Benno to the relay to Yeastas. It's an RBI single for Santrum. Hansen comes in to score, and we're tied at 1 apiece. So a good swing on the way there by Santrum to tie the game at 1-1. Now it's to Reyna. Riley looking to go right off the way. Reyna with the bunt. This one not in time. Riley able to go first to third, and then the throwing error will allow Riley Santrum to come in and score as well to make it 2-1 Patriots. So Reyna Santrum able to get the single, and then you'll have the error on the play that'll allow Santrum on the throw there to come in and score, and then Reyna Santrum goes to second, and just like that, the Patriots with a 2-1 lead. That'll be Parker Strand. Strand looking to bunt. This one will go foul. It's 0-1. So get the RBI again by Riley. And then coming in to score via the bunts on that throwing error is going to be with Reyna Santrum. Bunting this one will go up the third base line. That'll go foul. It's now 0-2. So immediately for the Mayport CG Patriots, 2 runs across here in the bottom of the first inning as they now have taken their first lead of the game here, 2-1. Runner at second base here again is Reyna Santrum. This one will be out of the zone. Now make it 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes on the way here with 1 down. This will be laced down the left field line, and that's going to be a fair ball. Reyna Santrum makes her way around third. She's coming in, trying to get to second is Parker Strand. An opposite field double, and the Patriots now take a 3-1 lead. So Reyna Santrum comes in, Parker Strand with the run driven in. As they're just moving around the base pass here as the infield will talk it over in the circle. 3-1 again as Strand has the RBI double here for the Patriots. Here on the bottom of the first inning. This allows us to let you know about RDK Enterprises. RDK Enterprises wishes you a safe spring planting season. And for those of you who are still finishing up Make sure you're safe once you get out into the fields yet again when Mother Nature allows you to do so. If you have a question on your precision planter or just your planter in general, call 701-636-2119. That's 701-636-2119. Or Decanter Prizes of Hillsboro. Bryn Kritzberger, the sophomore second baseman, takes the ball. It's now 1-0. Batter number 6 here for the Patriots. 1-0 is going to be bunted up. This will be in foul territory, and Deaver will get the out. And there's 2 down. That'll be Hudson Zerfus, the sophomore third baseman, with 2 down here in the bottom of the first inning. Here's the pitch. It'll be out of the zone now, 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes on the way here to Hudson Zerfus. As we're 15 minutes away from the 2 o'clock hour. This one in there for a strike at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 upcoming here from Yale. That'll go all the way to the backstop, making her way to third base. Here will be Parker Strand on the wild pitch. And that'll be 2-1 upcoming here. Here's the 2-1 offering. In there for a strike at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. So the runner at third here was Strand. The 2-2 offering from Yale. That'll be out of the zone. Now make it 3-2. Payoff pitch upcoming here by Sierra. 3-2, this will be hit as well as right on top of the home plate. And that'll be 1-3 Yale to Feller to retire the side, but not before the Mayport CG Patriots put 3 runs across. They had 2 hits in air and a runner left on base. Mayport CG with a new score leads it 3-1 here on your liveevent.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
It's the North Dakota All-Star Gathering on your live event, as we'll have coverage of the Shields Softball All-Star Series on June 3rd and 4th.
Closey with the 0-2 pitch.
The Optimist Volleyball Series on June 10th and 11th.
Right corner West is there for the dig. Backs at Bogenry for another kill.
Plus, the Lions All-Star Basketball Series on July 15th and 16th.
Really nice quality second half. Goes off the backboard for the duck to Carson Yale.
For more information, go to yourliveevent.com.
Bottom of the lineup here for Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark. 7, 8, and 9 batters against Riley Santrum. Aubrey Shep, the junior designated player, follows the first one off. Second one swung on a miss to make it now 0-2 here in the top of the second inning. Jamestown about reaching 68 degrees at first pitch here at 128. And some overcast skies right now over the sun as this one will be grounded up to the first-hand side, and there will be one down there. As that will be recorded on the outs there with Parker Strand. So Strand takes that 3 and assisted, and there's one down. As you will have now Piper, the 8th grade first baseman. Off-speed pitch by Santrum in there for a strike against Feller here. Now it'll be 0-1. Here's the 0-1 offering as Santrum in the circle for the Patriots. Sees this one hit up the third base line. That'll go foul now at 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes here to the number 8 batter in the lineup for Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark. As Santrum looking for a second strikeout. This one will be up on a riser. Now make it 1-2. Ali Santrum throwing from the left-hand side, going up against the righty here in Piper Feller. The 1-2 offering upcoming. That'll be up now 2-2. 26th game of the season for the Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark. 21st game of the year here for the Patriots. 2-2 pitch will be fouled into the netting. I'll keep it at 2-2. If Mayport CG is able to win, it will be an All-Region 3 7th place game, then an All-Region 2 5th place game. If the Lacs-Burlington wins, then you get to see someone a little bit different from your region foe, as this one will be hit up the first base line foul, and we'll have it at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 upcoming. Again, good at bat here by Feller. Fouling off some pitches, laying off the high rise ball here to work the count full to 3-2. Second batter who's made the count full here against Riley Santrum. Here's the 3-2. Hit on the ground. That'll go to the second baseman here, Kritzberger. Goes across now to Strand there. 4-3 on the putout, and there's 2 down. Reminder, we'll still have coverage of the semifinals. Both semifinals later today, beginning at 4 o'clock with Central Cass going up against the Beulah Miners. Then after that, roughly at around 6 o'clock, it'll be Velvet Drake, Anamoose, and Kindred Richland. 2 down here with Lindahl at the plate. She will take a strike at 0-1. If Alicia can get a board here, he'll be back to the top of the lineup for the Lakers with Logan Eastas. No balls and a strike here for Satcham. 0-1 goes off Speen, makes it 1-1. In the bottom of the second inning for the Patriots, they're 8-9-1 batters to the plate with Sand, Reagan Zerfis, then Mesa Larson. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and missed on a little riser there. Now makes it 1-2. So Satcham will look in here. Riley to Reyna, the Twins, the 1-2. Foul tipped off the glove and will keep it at 1-2 yet again. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here for Riley Satcham, has retired 3 consecutive batters, trying to make it 4 here and get the bats to the plate for the Patriots in the bottom of the second inning. Lakers trying to see if they can muster a 2-out rally here to get the top of the lineup back up. 1-2 is fouled, and this one will continue to make it now 1-2. The 1-2 yet again here from Satcham. Off speed. That'll miss up now 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes on the way here. See what Satcham pulls out here on the 2-2. Another riser up and a strikeout here for Satcham. And a 3 up, 3 down, top of the second inning. We head to the bottom of the second next here on your LiveVet.com.
Whether you're local or driving through Carrington, make sure to stop into the Prairie Inn restaurant. They have the best breakfast and coffee, but they also have some of the best dinner and supper entrees too. The Prairie Inn is your breakfast, dinner, and supper headquarters. Stop in and you can sink your teeth into some tasty sandwiches and soups. Take a trip through the Express Line salad bar with hot entree and, of course, the delicious pies and desserts. Located right by the roundabout in Carrington. Call 701-652-3976.
At Tom's, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
As we enter the bottom of the second inning here, Maddie Sand with Reagan Zerfis and Mesa Larson here, the 8-9-1 batters here in the bottom of the second inning. And the Patriots scored 3 runs on 3 hits. There was 1 Laker error and a runner left on base in the bottom half of the first inning. Here's the pitch. Also miss out of the zone now 1-0. Reminder, our interviews throughout the state tournament are brought to you in part by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing their heritage and their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Go to dhbanknd.com as this one is in there for a strike. And any pregame or postgame interviews brought to you in part by Dakota Heritage Bank. Maddie Sand, 1-1 in the count here. See this one in there for a strike now at 1-2. Sierra Yale with 1 walk, yet to strike anybody out here. Works ahead in the count on the number 8 batter, the junior left fielder here with Maddie Sand. 1-2 out of the zone, now 2-2. And Zerfus then due up next here for the Patriots. The 2-2. This will be fisted to the second baseman on about a 3-hopper. Lindahl goes to Feller, 4-3 on the putout. And Sierra Yale now has retired the last 3 batters she's faced here for the Mayport CG Patriots. As it goes to Reagan Zerfus here, the senior right fielder. As Reagan Zerfus comes up to the plate now for Mayport CG. I'll be in there for a strike at 0-1, then to Mesa Larson. The 0-1 pitch. I'll miss outside. Now 1-1. Take a look at the Mayport CG Patriots and the Lacs-Burlington Lakers. Third meeting again between these two clubs this season. The 1-1. In there for a strike at 1-2. So far for the Patriots, they've outscored the Lakers 17-1 coming into this game, and now it's 20-2 when you add on the run so far here in this contest. This will be popped up into foul territory. The first baseman there in Feller has enough room, and there's 2 down here in the second. So now it's to Mesa Larson here, 0-for-1, her last time up with a grounder to Yeastas at short. So 2 down, so Sierra Yale trying to do what Riley Satcham did in the top half of the second and try to have a 3-up, 3-down inning for the Patriots, second time through here against Yale. First pitch swinging. This one will go foul. It's now 0-1. After this game wraps up, the next game is scheduled for a 4 o'clock start again between Central Cass and Beulah, just over 2 hours away. Here's the 0-1. That'll be out of the zone now, 1-1. And we'll get ready for state baseball as well over at Jack Brown Stadium with Thompson going up against the Black Sox of Cheyenne New Rockford at 4:30. Then around 7, it's Central Cass and Grafton for our audio-only coverage. There's a 1-2-3 there by Yale as Mesa Larson goes right back up to Yale here in the circle. 1-3 in the putout and a 3-up, 3-down second inning. We played 2 here today from Jamestown. It's 3-1 Patriots on your liveevent.com.
Your family farm has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Taupe Insurance is here to help you weather the storm when those challenges arise. Visit with Taupe Insurance today about a quote or review of your policies. Taupe Insurance offers coverage on your farm's assets, crop and hail insurance, plus home and auto, commercial and life insurance. Stop in for a visit today at their office in Castleton or give Taupe Insurance a call at 701-347-4045.
Throughout the summer month, check out the Red River Valley Speedway in West Fargo, but also check out the Norman County Raceway in Ada. Check out the World of Outlaw late models as well on June the 29th. For a complete rundown of race schedules or to get your tickets, simply go to their website, normancountyraceway.com. That again is normancountyraceway.com. Chase Miller with you here from Jamestown in a overcast kind of a day. A little different than yesterday where those overcast skies brought some rain in game number 1. Fingers crossed that we don't have to worry about that throughout here today. As back to the top of the lineup here for the Lakers, Eastos, Benno, and Yale against Satcham. Riley delivers a strike as we have the third inning. It's moving along here in a game that's about a half hour old. Riley Satcham, 2 innings of work, 2 hits, a run that was earned, hit by a pitch with 2 strikeouts. Has been her stat line so far. This one in there for a strike as well. Now, this is going to be 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes on the way here for Satcham. Got 1 strikeout in the first, 1 strikeout in the second. And she'll try to get one here right off the bat to Logan Yeastas. Off-speed pitch, just missed now, 1-2. Yeastas opened up the game with a double to left center field. Later came in and scored off the Benno RBI to make it 1-0 at the time. The Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark. The 1-2 must be off the glove of Raina Satchman now will be 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes on the way to top of the lineup. Leadoff batter here with Logan Eastos. 2-2 is going to be fisted towards the first baseman. That'll be in foul territory, and Parker Strand gloves the out. For Riley Sandstrom doing a nice job getting in a rhythm now. Has retired 5 straight for the Patriots. As it's now Cambry Benno with a single, and then she was eventually retired 1-6 at second base after Berkeley hit one right back up to the middle here to Satchram back in the first. This will miss low for a ball. It's 1-0. When the win here for the Lacs-Burlington would be their 21st win of the season. For the Mayport CG Patriots looking for win number 18 of the year. 1-0 pitch in there for a strike. It's now 1-1. Nobody on here in the top of the third as the Lacs-Burlington going up against Satchram here in the circle. The 1-1. And therefore, strike to make it now 1-2. A reminder, the broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the North Dakota High School Activities Association. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the way here for Riley Satchram. 1-2 will be low. Now 2-2 as the wind is starting to pick up a little bit. As we've had a wind that's yesterday and today kind of more coming in from center field or from the west southwest here today at Trapper Field in Jamestown. This will one-hop the batter. Now it'll be 3-2. So good job by Benno. Able to fall behind the count 1-2. Take a couple of balls here by Riley Satchram and working the count full. And this will be hit right back up the middle, and another single here for Benno. A senior center fielder 2 for 2 today for the Lakers, and there's a runner on here in the third. As Sierra Yale is 0 for 1 in the contest, comes up to the plate now for the Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark. Satchram looking into Raina here. That's Riley in the circle. This will miss low, now 1-0. Again, Sandin left with Larson in center, and then Reagan Zerfus in right. Hudson Zerfus at third, Hansen at short with Kritzberger at second, and then you have Strand over at first. 1-0 pitch, swung on and missed. It's now 1-1. So 1 ball and 1 strike here as you do have Riley Satchram in the circle. First hit since the first inning for the Lakers. This will be a strike as well. The runner in Benno takes a step or 2. She'll stay put. We're going to bunt that time with Sierra Yale, or at least bluffing, so you had both Hudson Zerfus and Miss Strand hustling down the third and first base lines, respectively. The 1-2. Off-speed pitch into the netting here, and we'll keep it again at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Lakers with those red tops, the black numerals in the netting with the cursive out in front with Lakers, the black pants with the pipe striping in red. The 1-2. This will be fisted, popped up, and in foul territory. Raina Satchram has enough room by the backstop here. About another 2 feet before she was going to run into the padding, and there's 2 down. As you have Xana Berkeley, who reached base on a fielder's choice her last time up for the senior third baseman. 0 for 1 here today. And for the Lakers now with 2 outs, we'll see if they try to put Benno at all into any particular running situation here. Trailing it by 2 as a tie and run again comes to plate here in the third. Runners going to stay put the entire way. It's now 0-1. If you are going to run, Raina Satcham's got a pretty good arm behind the plate. Batter number 4 of the inning here for the Lakers. Sent 6 batters in the first, a 3 up, 3 down second. No balls and a strike upcoming here for Riley Satchram. In there for the strike, the runner's going to go. There's the arm by Raina, and they got her. Hansen applies the tag. Caught stealing here at second is Benno, and right on cue, that'll retire the side. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left. That was a sparkling play brought to you in part by Great Plains Fireworks in Hillsboro. Nice-looking arm on that one. If you want to play like that for your 4th of July display, simply go to Great Plains Fireworks in Hillsboro, just off the frontage road and I-29. We head to the bottom of the third next on your LiveEvent.com.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
As we head to the bottom of the third inning again, that was a Great Plains Fireworks kind of play there with Raina Sandstrom to Hansen to throw out the runner again to finish the third inning in Benno at second. As we make our way to the bottom of the third, here will be Danica Hansen, Riley Sandstrom, and Raina Sandstrom to the plate from Mayport CG, the 2, 3, and 4 batters against Yale. As Yale will see this one miss out of the zone, now 1-0 so far for Sierra. 2 innings of work, 3 hits on the first, 3 runs with a walk and no strikeouts here for Yale in the circle. 1-0 pitch in there for a strike to now make it 1-1. Danica Hansen with a walk, a stolen base, and came in to score back in the first. Here's the 1-1. That'll be out of the zone now at 2-1. So 2 balls and a strike here to the senior shortstop here today for the Patriots. As we'll have a time at the plates. This allows us to remind you that we will get to our Hillsboro EDC in-game update coming up here. There's more at exit 104 in North Dakota. 2 balls and a strike upcoming here. That'll miss. Now 3-1. Mayport CG 3 runs in the first. Lacs-Burlington with a run as well. Had the lead ever so briefly before Patriots timed the game up with a Riley Sandstrom RBI single, which played at Hansen. 3-1 in there for a strike. Now 3-2. Then Riley Sandstrom and Raina Sandstrom both would come on in to score as well. Parker Strand with a double on the RBI variety. Here's the payoff pitch from Yale. In there for a strike, and that's a strike 3 looking, and there's 1 down. Riley Sandstrom now comes up to the plate with a run. Driven in and a run scored here for the Patriots. As you have Berkeley pretty much taking away anything lashed to third, as this will be a bunt. This will take a couple of rolls back to the catcher here. Deaver, and it will be a strike now 0-1. Sandstrom trying to bunt aboard here in the bottom of the third inning for the Patriots, as Yale right now has retired the last 6 batters that she's faced since the first inning. 0-1 pitch. That'll be out of the zone here at 1-1. So 1 ball and 1 strike here to the number 3 batter of the lineup for Mayport CG. Yale with the 1-1 offering. That'll go out of the hand and all the way to the backstop here. Now 2-1. Winner of this game has a date with Thompson tomorrow around noon hour for 5th place. The loser of this game will play at 10 o'clock in the morning for 7th. The 2-1 pitch. This one will go foul. It will now be 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes away here to Riley Sandstrom. 2-2 pitch is going to be hitting the air. That's going to go to short left field. And the shortstop does a nice job in Eastas, covering a lot of distance in fair territory to get the out. And Sandstrom is retired for the second out. Nice play there by Logan Eastas to cover some ground from the shortstop side as she went to short left field all the way down to the fair foul line. And Riley Sandstrom's retired. Now it's to Raina with a single and a run scored her last time up in the first inning. Raina Sandstrom will see this for a strike. It's now 0-1. Parker Strand due up next if Raina Sandstrom can get aboard here as our home plate umpire dusts off home plates. There'll be no balls and a strike upcoming here for Yale. 0-1 is going to be hit, and that's through Eastas and Berkeley into left field. It's a 2-out single here for Raina Sandstrom, and the Patriots will go to second base as well here on the little delayed there by Reyna. And now we'll have a runner in scoring position. So Reyna Santrum able to get to second base here. We'll have a courtesy runner coming on now for the Patriots as well, as this will be Brooklyn. As Goldie as Reyna Santrum will come out of the game. As Goldie will come out here. So nice piece of running there by Reyna Santrum to get into scoring position as she got the single. And took that big turnaround, and she was beelining for second base, and we'll see if that can prove dividends here for the Patriots. That extra 60 feet with Parker Strand. Parker Strand with a RBI double her last time up, which plated Reyna Santrum. This will be in the dirt, nicely blocked by Deaver behind the plate. Now makes it 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes here to the number 5 batter in the lineup for the Patriots. As Yale sees this one going to be hit in the air. That's to left. Neesham comes across and she bobbles the ball. Coming to score will be Goldie. Making her way to second is going to be Strand. And the Patriots have a new lead at 4-1. So 4-1 after the E7. Goldie comes in to score. It's now a 4-1 contest here, and the carousel with 2 outs continues. Kritzberger hits one. Oh, what a catch at first. A snaring glove there by the 8th grader Feller. That had extra bases written all over it. Instead, it will be a line drive, kind of a catch. That was a great catch. Like you can find great fireworks at Great Plains Fireworks in Hillsboro. Call 701-436-6140, just off the frontage road and I-29. For the Mayport CG Patriots, they do plate a run across here in the third. New score, it's 4-1. Mayport CG on your LevEnt.com.
Pearly Community Co-op has been serving the area producers with exceptional service and quality products since 1933. Schedule your vehicle in the shop for tires, oil changes, and small repair services. Delivering premium Senex Farm fuels and lubricants direct to your locations. Call Rob for your farm fuel and bulk oil, as well as transport load and contract pricing. 218-861-6561. Pearly Community Co-op, locally owned and serving you since 1933. Call 218-861-6561.
Top of the 4th inning we go. A reminder, the Red River Valley Fair is upcoming. 3 weekends of fun, June 28th through the 30th, July 4th through the 7th, and July 11th through the 14th. Check out the Red River Valley Fair with main stage entertainment acts, the Google Dolls, Sublime, Hairball, Breaking Benjamin, Blake Shelton, and more. That again is the Red River Valley Fair. For tickets and more information, go to redrivervalleyfair.com. That's redrivervalleyfair.com. Again, 3 weekends of fun coming up here in June and July. 0-1 is the count here to Hudson. Make that 0-1 is the count upcoming here to Berkeley. Once again, caught stealing was Benno to retire the side in the third for the Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark. 1-1, swung on and missed. Now it's going to be 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes upcoming. Satcham is looking for the punch out, laying off that high riser. Is good job by Berkeley. Now 2-2. Santrum with a strikeout in the first, 1 in the second. Here's the 2-2 pitch upcoming by Santrum. And Berkeley swung on a miss, and there's the strikeout. Third strikeout of the contest here for Riley Santrum, and there's 1 down here in the top of the 4th. Shaylee Holen will come up to the plate here for the Lakers. Big swing, now 0-1. Santrum in the circle right now, doing a good job since that first inning. Finding her rhythm here for the Patriots. The 0-1 pitch. That'll miss out of the zone at 1-1. After giving up a leadoff double and a single, also a hit by pitch and another single since, that's been it. After the first 2 batters of the game, as it's now 2-1. That hit by pitch also was in the first inning, so since then, second and third, she has just given up 1 base runner here against the Lakers. This one is fisted. That'll go foul up the first base line. Now it'll be 2-2. Patriots, the number 1 seed in this tournament. The Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark, the number 5 seed after falling to the Kendra Richland Vikings yesterday 9-6. 2-2 pitch, off speed, that'll be out of the zone now, 3-2. Full count upcoming here for Riley Satcham. Here's the 3-2 offering. Swung on a miss, and Satcham gets back-to-back strikeouts, and that'll be her 4th of the contest. 2 down here in the top of the 4th inning as you have Maya Nisham. 0 for 1 with a strikeout here. This will go all the way to the backstop with Satcham. It's now 1-0. For the Mayport CG Patriots, bottom of the 4th inning, they'll be sending the 7, 8, and 9 batters to the plate with Hudson Zerfus and then Reagan Zerfus. 1-0 on the way. In there for a strikeout, 1-1. One ball, one strike, top of the 4th inning. We'll see if the Lacs-Burlington can get a 2-out rally going. 1-1 will be in there for a strikeout, 1-2. While for Riley Satcham, we're going to have a nice, tiny top of the 4th and see if they can get the bats going in the bottom half of the 4th inning with already 4 runs across here against the Lakers. 1-2 pitch is hit in the air. That'll go, and the third baseman does a good job. Hudson Zerfus coming across to get that little flare right in front of the shortstop of Hanson, and that'll retire the side here for a 3-up, 3-down inning. Riley Satcham has gone 4 innings in the circle today. It's 4-1 Patriots as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsborough, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank. Bank, strong communities.
As we get to our in-game update, brought to you in part by our friends at the Hillsborough EDC. Hillsborough has great jobs from schools, business, recreation, and more. And if you're looking for that dream house to build your lot, they got that covered as well. There's more at 104 with a great location just off on I-29 in Hillsborough. For the Lacs-Burlington so far, 2 runs, 3 hits. They have committed 3 errors. They have left 2 runners left on base. That was in the 1st inning. For the Mayport CG Patriots so far, 4 runs across as they have 4 hits. They have yet to commit an error with 2 runners left on base. That's our in-game update brought to you in part again by the Hillsborough EDC. And what happened earlier, Thompson with a 9-7 win over Renville County. This will miss low, and if you're the Patriots right now, a chance to open up this game a little bit, bottom of the 4th with another couple of runs across. If you can get that here against Sierra Yellen for her 4th inning of work. 10th inning of the tournament. This one in there for a strike. I'll make it 1-2. Here's the pitch on the way to Hudson Zerfus. That'll miss for a ball. So 2-ball count upcoming here to Hudson, who grounded out to Yale her last time up to end the 1st inning. This will be hit up the first base side. That'll go foul, and we'll have a 2-ball, 2-strike count. Patriots, 3 runs in the 1st, a run in the 3rd. The Lacs-Burlington, their lone run, coming right off the shoot, 2 batters in, taking a 1-0 lead in the top half of the 1st inning. As this one will go foul, and we'll keep it at 2-2. Hudson Zerfus here for the Mayport CG Patriots. Sophomore 3rd baseman. Here's the 2-2 on the way from Yale. This is going to go foul, and we'll do it yet again at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still to come at 4 o'clock here, we'll get to the Central Cass Squirrels semifinal round contest with the Beulah Miners. That'll be our next game here from softball. 2-2 off speed. And 3-2 will keep you apprised of what's going on in Dickinson as well with the state A softball and baseball tournament. West Fargo was the only team out west to make it on the A softball side of the semifinals. 3-2 pitch is hit up the first base line, and that'll go foul. State softball tournament, the Consolation bracket. Grand Forks Red River gets some revenge on Fargo North as they defeat the Spartans 17-0. As this is going to be grounded to the shortstop. Yeastas goes across, not in time. It's an infield single here for Zerfus. The 4th hit of the game. Make that the 5th hit of the game for the Mayport CG Patriots. As Maddie Sand comes up to the plate. Again, out west, North, season comes to a close after winning the EDC Tournament Championship. Red River able to pick up the 17-0 win in Class A softball, Class B baseball earlier today. You have Surrey against the Lacs-Burlington. Lewis and the Lacs-Burlington and DLB picked up the 4-3 win over Surrey. They await the winner of Washburn, Wilton, Center Staten, and Bottineau for the championship game on the Consolation side tomorrow for 5th place in the B baseball tournament. Zerfus will eventually go to second base, and she will be in there with the standing up. As will be 1-0 upcoming now to Maddie Sand. Sand is 0 for 1. As we do have a time coming out here. As they will take a look at the softball. And this will allow us to let you know what's going on out west as well with state baseball. Williston Minot in the Consolation semis with Horace and Mandan. The semifinals will feature Shanley and Davies and Legacy and Fargo North. That'll be on the state baseball side of Class A. As they come out here on the diamond, we'll take a quick break with them on your liveevent.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
There's more at 104. Hillsborough, North Dakota has everything you want in a hometown. Business opportunities, great jobs, and a top-notch school. Shovel-ready lots for your next idea. Great jobs in manufacturing, healthcare, and agriculture. An excellent education for your kids with small class sizes and lots of school spirit. Plus easy access to I-29 and the conveniences of North Dakota's largest cities. Build your future in Hillsborough and see why there's more at 104.
As we had a time on the play after Hudson Zerfus was able to get to second base on the steal. 1 ball, no strikes upcoming here to Sand. And they just didn't have the time coming back in, so we will redo the 1-0 count upcoming here to the number 8 batter, the junior left fielder. As again, Zerfus is in scoring position here for the Patriots with no down in the bottom of the 4th inning. Looking to bunt, taking the bump back here will be Sand. That will be 2-0. So 2-0 is the count here to the left fielder. 2-0 pitch, looking to bunt. This one will be in the batter's box on the left-hand side. Zerfus will eventually go down to third. It will be a sacrifice bunt here for Sand to move the runner across as Zerfus able to get to third base. And there's one down here in the 4th. As that one just kind of stayed in the left-handed side of the batter's box as you have now Reagan Zerfus here for the Patriots. 0 for 1 today with a pop-out to Feller at first base her last time up. Then it goes back to top of the lineup. This will be a bunt. The pitcher here, Neal's going to go to the second baseman. Runner in Zerfus going to make her way back to third base and stay there, looking to bunt and try to get that runner in. So doing a good job. Yale goes to Lindo there. That'll go 1-4 on the putout. Zerfus, that's Reagan is retired. Hudson stays at third, and now there's 2 down. We've seen that play work a number of times here. Lakers able to have the first, the third baseman come in to try to take that with the pitcher. No one was covering third on the particular play to back it up, and this one will be a 2-hopper to Yeastas. Yeastas across the diamond. Not in time. It's an infield single here for Larson. Run driven in here for Mesa as well. Coming in to score is Hudson Zerfus to make it now 5-1. So 5-1. The Lakers nearly got out of the inning unscathed. Instead, Larson gets the RBI here to make it 5-1, and the Patriots played another run across here now in the bottom of the 4th inning. Making her way, Larson to second, and she will slide in safely. So Larson able to get into scoring position here. Danica Hansen will work with a hitter's count at 1-0. Danica so far 0 for 1 with a walk, a stolen base, and a run scored back in the first. 1-0 pitch is going to be lifted foul up the first base line. It will be 1 ball and 1 strike. For the Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark, top of the 5th inning, you'll have the 7, 8, 9 batters with Aubrey Shep to lead things off. Here's the 1-1. That'll miss now, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike for the Patriots. 7 batters in the first inning, 3 up, 3 down in the second. 5 batters in the third and 5 batters so far here in the fourth as some miss low now, 3-1. Here's the 3-1 offering. Take the bump back, and they'll be in there for a strike now at 3-2. So far for the Patriots, 6 hits across against Yale. The playoff pitch from Sierra. That'll miss. The runner will get to third base on a little delayed steal by Larson here. So now you have runners at the corners. Hansen takes her second walk of the game, and there's still 2 down. Sierra Yale has allowed 2 walks, both against Danica Hansen. And now you got Riley Santrum to plate with a single. With a run scored, 1 of 2 so far here today. This will miss up. Runner's going to go to second here with Danica Hansen. Now 2 runners in scoring position for Riley, and she works with a 1-0 count. 1 ball, no strikes here for Sierra Yale. This is going to be hit high in the air. That'll go to center field. Benno making a couple of treks into right center, and that'll retire the Patriots here in the inning. But Mayport CG does get another run across as they lead it by 4 as we head to the 5th here on your liveevent.com. Here on yourliveevent.com. Chase Miller with you here, broadcasting from the Prairie Inn of Carrington broadcast booth. They got you covered around the clock from the morning for breakfast, from that lunch, or the supper hour. You can check out their salad line bar as well and take a bite of those pies for dessert when you're in around the Carrington area. Think of the Prairie Inn restaurant just off the roundabout in Carrington. As you will have, again, the bottom of the lineup here for the Lakers. The 7, 8, and 9 batters do up here with Aubrey Shep, the junior designated player, with a ground out her last time up. That went to Strand at first base. Kritzberger at second with Hansen at short. Hudson Zerfus again at third with Raina Satrum behind the plate in the infield here for the Patriots. Riley Satrum, she will have a chance to field her position. Does a good job coming back after it went off the heel of her glove. And that'll go 1-3 on the putout, and there's 1 up and 1 down here for the Lakers. Sandin left with Larson in center, and then Reagan Zerfus in right. As Piper Feller comes up now 0 for 1 so far here for the Lakers. Santrum now has retired 5 straight. Off-speed pitch, that'll miss inside, now 1-0. And she's retired 10 of her last 11 batters that she's seen in the circle here for Satrum. This goes right back up the middle and right on cue. Feller able to get on base with a single. So a double, a single, and a single are the hits so far here for the Lakers. Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark. Nice piece of hitting there by Feller to get right back up the middle, as now you'll have Lindahl here, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Again, we're in the top of the 5th inning, as this one is going to be bunted. Raina Satcham takes the out over at second there with Kritzberger. That'll go 2-4 on the putout. Little sack opportunity there. And the Lakers will get Feller into scoring position with 2 down. As Logan Eastas comes up to the plate. This will be fouled back into the netting. That'll be 0-1. Eastas with a double and a run scored in the first. She popped out to Strand to begin the 3rd inning at first base. Now no balls and a strike here to Eastas. Here's the 0-1. That'll miss the zone and now make it 1-1. Again, top of the 5th inning here in Jamestown. On YourLiveEvent.com, Lakers currently, as the score holds, down to their final 7 outs right now. With the runner in scoring position, this one in there for a strike at 1-2. Benno due up next if Eastas can find a way to get on base here against Riley Santrum. Here's the 1-2 pitch upcoming. I'll miss low, now 2-2. For the Patriots, they'll be sending Raina Santrum, Parker Strand, and then bring Kritzberger to the plate in the bottom half for the 5th. 2 balls, 2 strikes upcoming here with 2 outs. This will be hit in the air. That's to left. Sand will take a couple of steps in and able to retire the side. No runs, a hit, no errors, and 1 runner left. We played 4.5 here today in Jamestown, 5-1 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Meet Blake, the messiest 4-year-old on the planet. He's no ordinary durability tester. Meet SmartStrand, no ordinary carpet. With all pet protection, it's the softest, most durable, easiest to clean carpet on the planet. When Blake's barn got a comfy makeover, SmartStrand came clean, even went up against a 2-ton rhino. Made to withstand all walks of life. Ask for SmartStrand, rhino tested, rhino approved.
Available at Carpet World, carpetworldfargo.com.
There's more at 104. Hillsborough, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsborough and see why there's more at 104.
Bottom of the 5th inning, we go here in Jamestown. Raina Santrum, Parker Strand, and then Bryn Kritzberger again here at the plate for the Mayport CG Patriots. Raina Santrum, 2 times she's been up, 2 times she's able to get on board. Has 2 runs scored as well here for the Patriots. As the Patriots right now lead it by 4. They've scored in every inning outside of the second. Had their cricket number. That was in the bottom of the 1st inning. The Lacs-Burlington led 1-0, and then Patriots put 3 runs across in their own right, and they haven't looked back since then, leading since. As this one will be on the zone for a ball. It will now be 1-0. Sierra Yale in the circle here for her 5th inning of work, the 1-0. I'll be in there for a strike at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch upcoming. This will be hit on the ground to the shortstop, Eastas. Eastas with the flip over to Feller. 6-3 on the putout, and there's 1 down as it brings up Parker Strand. Arctic Enterprises of Hillsborough thanks you for your business, and if you have any questions on your planter or anything from Precision Planting, call Arctic Enterprises of Hillsborough, 701-636-2119. That's 701-636-2119. So run out of the zone, it will be 1-1. Parker Strand with a double back in the first. That was an RBI variety as well. Reach base on an error in left field to Nisham. As it went off of her glove, it's now 1-1. Nisham shading a little bit farther down that left field line this time. The center fielder straight away with Benno, and then Holland in right. A lot of alley in left center right now here for Strand as she hits one. That'll go foul to make it now 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes on the way here. As Strand right now digs in with 1 out and nobody on here in the bottom half of the 5th. The 1-2 offering, that'll miss out of the zone. Now 2-2. So for the Patriots and Parker Strand trying to brew something together here with 1 down. Strike 3 looking instead. Sierra Yale gets the strikeout. She's got 2 of them, both via looking, 1 of Hansen and now 1 of Strand, and there's 2 down here in the bottom of the 5th. Bryn Kritzberger to the plate, 0 for 2 here today. Her last hit was highway robbery by Feller at first. The line drive, and Feller able to climb the ladder to get the out. There's the 1-0 offering on the way here to the sophomore second baseman. This will be hitting the air up the first base line. This one might come in, and that'll be a foul ball, missing by about a foot. 1 ball and a 1 strike on the way here for the Lakers. They'll be bringing up their 2, 3, and 4 batters of Cambry Benno to the plate in the top of the 6th. Right now, Sierra Yale trying to put a goose egg on that scoreboard and see if the bats can come alive here for DLB Lewis and Clark. As that'll miss slow, now 2-1. So 2 balls and a strike here with Sierra Yale. This can be popped up and over the first base dugout out of play. Now 2-2. Still to come, 2 more semifinals here from softball and 2 more semifinals from State B baseball. That'll get underway at 4:30 this afternoon. The 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 looking. And Sierra Yale with back-to-back strikeouts for the first time today. It's a 3-up, 3-down inning. That's the first that we've seen from Yale in the circle since the second. We head to the top of the 6th next here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Are you dreaming of building or remodeling your dream home? This is Sonia from the Lighting Gallery, and we can help you from the time you start that dream to the time that your last fixture is hung in your room. We can come out to your house and do an in-home lighting design, picking out fixtures, working within your budget, working within your style, and putting together a full lighting package for you that makes your house feel like a home. If you're building, you're remodeling, visit us at the Lighting Gallery, located at 3622 South Washington Street in Grand Forks.
The Mayport CG Booster Club is here to support, promote, and encourage all Patriot sports and academic activities. The Mayport CG Booster Club members strive each year to make events within Mayport CG schools a very rewarding experience for the students, athletes, and spectators alike. For more information, like the Mayport CG Booster Club on Facebook. Best of luck to all the teams in the state softball tournament, and good luck to the Region 2 champ, Mayport CG Patriots, from the Mayport CG Booster Club.
To the top of the 6th inning we go here. It'll be Benno with Yale and Berkeley against Sachem. It's now 1-0. Benno has been a thorn in Sachem's side so far. 2 times she's been at the plate, and 2 times she's hit singles. 1-0 pitch. That'll miss now 2-0. Again, coming up on our post-game show, we'll get to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, our Arctic Enterprises feature precision play of the contest as well. 2-0 pitch in there for a strike at 2-1. This game about 70 minutes old from when it started back just a little bit before the bottom of the 1 o'clock hour. The 2-1 offering in there for a strike at 2-2. This score holds Mayport CG. We will follow them again into their game tomorrow, whether it's 7th or 5th. But if they do win, 2-2 is going to be fouled. We'll keep it at 2-2. If they do able to come up and win this one, it will be a Region 2 clash for 5th place of the state softball tournament. It'll be a Region 3 clash for 7th place with the Lakers going up against Renville County. Off-speed pitch. That'll miss, but not by much at 3-2 as we had mostly cloud cover. Some sun throughout the day, but mostly clouds here in this contest. Payoff pitch. That'll miss for a ball. Sachem hit a batter, and that'll be the first. That'll be a free pass via the walk, and the Lacs-Burlington Lewis and Clark here gets a runner on. Sierra Yale, the pitcher, 0 for 2 here in the contest. And the Lakers will need to try to string something together here in the latter part of this contest, down to their final 6 outs. So miss for a ball. It's now 1-0. 1-0 pitch. That'll be hit on the ground. That's a C&I single. Hansen trying to play second. Here's the big turnaround, trying to go first to third. Benno is in there. The throw back to first base as Yale will be there. Runners are at the corners here for the Lakers. So Benno took that big turnaround second base, Sandy Hansen, and then they couldn't retire her at third base. So runners will be at the corners here, and we'll see if we get a courtesy runner coming here for the Lacs-Burlington, and we will. So DLB, Lewis and Clark will bring on a courtesy runner upcoming here, as that'll be with the 7th, make that the 8th grader with Rosenkrantz. So Rosenkrantz here will be at first. S is going to be hit in the air. That'll go to the second baseman, Kritzberger, and there's one down, 1 pitch and an out. So good pitch there by Satcham for the Lakers. You still have enough outs to work with where you can have productive outs, but if you don't plate the run with a sacrifice fly or a run in as the middle part of the infield, if you can get it by Satcham, that'll be a run-driven in opportunity as Holland hits one up the first base line, slicing. That'll go foul, and it's a strike. It's now 0-1. So runners at the corners again with 1 down here. Satcham trying to get out of the pickle here in the top of the 6th. 0-1 will be low. Runner will break for second. Raina Satcham's throw to Hansen, not going to be in time, and the runner will come in. So Benno will come in to score. Rosenkrantz will take second base on the stolen base, and now there's still just 1 out with a runner in scoring position, and it's 5-2. That'll miss out of the zone. Now 2-1. So you got that delayed double steal as the Lakers do cut this deficit here down to 3. And now Satcham misses out of the zone. It's going to be 3-1. Runner at second base again with Rosenkrantz. Here's the 3-1 pitch. That'll be hit on the ground toward the third baseman. That'll eat up Hudson Zerfus. It's an E5, and Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark here just keeps the line moving, and the tying run comes to the plate here with Maya. The senior left fielder here will be coming up for the Lakers. Runner at second base again is Rosenkrantz. At first is Holland here. Lacs-Burlington left 2 runners on in the first inning. They left 1 on in the 5th, but this has been the best inning for the Lakers since the top of the 1st. And now for the Mayport CG Patriots. Time to barrel down here as Maya Nisham comes up to the plate. 0 for 2 here today in the 6th spot for the Lakers. This will be hit on the ground. Another opportunity. This will go underneath the glove of the third baseman. Do they get or no? This will go from Hudson Zerfus to then Danica Hansen. Hansen did a good job going back to Hudson, who covered the bag, but getting on board here will be Nisham. And bases are full of Patriots, so now you have the go-ahead run at home plate. Aubrey Shep will first pitch swinging. And the Lakers are wasting very little time here in this 6th inning, really trying to ambush Satcham early on the count. Still 1 down, bases full of Lakers here top of the 6th. Here's the 0-1. Check swing. See if they appeal. They will not. It will be 1-1. Aubrey Shep, the junior designated player here for the Lakers. 1 ball and a strike. Swung on and miss, and now it's 1-2. 1-2 upcoming here to the number 7 batter. Then it's to Piper Feller with a single, her last time up on the on-deck circle. 1-2 pitch, foul tipped into the glove of Raina Satcham, and Riley gets her 5th strikeout of the contest. Got 1 the first, 1 the second, 2 in the 4th, and her first since then. Bases full. Swung on and missed. It's now 0-1. Piper Feller with a single back in the 5th. So base is full of Lakers. Rosencrantz, Holen at second, Neesham at first. This one will be a strike now, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes here to the 8th grader and Piper Feller. The 0-2 from Satcham, smash, and this will be underneath the glove of the first baseman. 1 run comes in. Rosencrantz is in. Holen is in as well. It's a 2 RBI single for Piper Feller, and the Lakers are back within 1. So the 2 RBI on the way. As the Lakers so far doing a good job here in this one, just keeping the line moving as they're able to get the couple runners coming across. As now you have runners at first and third right now here for Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark, as it's now a 5-4 score. After that 2 RBI single on the way for Feller. Mind you, that was on a 0-2 count as well here in the top of the 6th with 2 outs for the 8th grader. As now you have Lindahl here, who's 0 for 1 with a sacrifice bunt coming to the plate. So Feller will be at first base. And for the Lakers, they will have a runner at third again in Neesham. So runner at third base right now is going to be Neesham. Runner at first is Piper Feller, broadcasting from the Prairie Inn Restaurant of Carrington broadcast booth here. Prairie Inn, they got you covered around the clock from breakfast, dinner, supper, and more. Just on the roundabout, again, in Carrington. This game just got a lot more interesting. Backstop there. The runner just bluffing to go. Now eventually, the runner just kind of hanging to see if the throw's going to come down. Piper Feller will just kind of slide Egyptian-style walk her way all the way to second base. She was bluffing either Reyna or Riley Satcham to throw and see if that runner could tie the game with Neesham at third, but instead here, unable to do it. So 1-0 is the count to the number 9 batter. Now it's going to be 2-0. The Lacs-Burlington last had a lead. That was in the first inning at 1-0. Since then, it's been all Mayport CG. This one in there for a strike. Here at 2-1. Two balls and a strike. In there for a strike at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch upcoming. Swung on and miss. And Satcham gets the strikeout, her 6th of the contest. But DLB does play 2 runs across. They do leave 2 runners on. It's the state softball tournament here on your liveevent.com.
Whether you're local or driving through Carrington, make sure to stop into the Prairie Inn Restaurant. They have the best breakfast and coffee, but they also have some of the best dinner and supper entrees too. The Prairie Inn is your breakfast, dinner, and supper headquarters. Stop in and you can sink your teeth into some tasty sandwiches and soups. Take a trip through the Express Line Salad Bar with hot entree and, of course, the delicious pies and desserts. Located right by the roundabout in Carrington. Call 701-652-3976.
It's the most prestigious, challenging, rewarding tour on dirt. The most wanted baddest outlaws and the most powerful late models on the planet. The world of outlaws, King's Late Models.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsborough, or Hatton. Or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank. Strong bank, strong communities.
We come back here to the bottom of the 16. Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark again with 3 runs on 2 hits and error and 2 runners left on base in the top half of the 6th. Hudson Zerfus falls behind 0-2, and this one will come in and hit her. As Hudson Zerfus probably hit that funny bone a little bit there on the left elbow after an 0-2 count. So Hudson will make her way to first base here. Now it's to Maddie Sand. They will take a look, just make Hudson is all right here with Sierra Yale again. As we're in the bottom of the 6th inning, as Hudson Zerfus looks to be all right. As you're going to have Maddie Sand again coming up to the plate here for the Patriots. So Hudson Zerfus has a smile on over at first. That's the main thing here as the Lakers will talk it over. Reminder, stay with us as we will continue to follow the Patriots throughout this tournament. All right, now this game, again, as we alluded to, just got a lot more interesting in this 6th inning after Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark brought 8 batters to the plate, leaving 2 runners on in scoring position. Hudson Zerfus was looking to scamper down to second. She will not. It will be 1-0 in a game that has really slowed down here a little bit since the 5th inning. So 1 ball, no strikes upcoming here as the overcast skies continue here in Jamestown. The 1-0 pitch. This one will be now 2-0. Reagan Zerfus 0 for 2 here in this contest. Due up next. Question is, will Sand be able to move the runner to second? Well, here's the bunt, perfectly executed. Barehanding that one is Yale in time to the second baseman, Lindahl, for the out. So sacrifice bunt as Sand is retired. Zerfus does get into scoring position. And now it's to Reagan Zerfus. So nice job by Maddie Sand. Couldn't have done that one any better to move the runner up 60 feet and nearly was able to get on base. As now it's going to be Reagan Zerfus here at the plate. Sierra Yale will see this one hit by Zerfus into right. The out is recorded by Holland. The runner in Hudson Zerfus able to get to third base standing. So a couple of productive outs. Some small ball here by the Patriots. A runner stands at third. So Reagan Zerfus able to move Hudson Zerfus to third base there. And now it's to Mesa Larson. Larson with a run driven in her last time up in the 4th is 1 of 3 today with a stolen base. This will miss for a ball. It's now 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes here with 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th inning. Lakers trying to put a 0 up on the board here and then have a chance to come back in the top half of the 7th where they will be sending the top of the lineup to the plates. Patriots looking for a little insurance. They ballooned the game up to 5-1. But 3 runs across in the 6th have definitely changed the complexion of this one. The 2-0 pitch will be a grounder to Yale. Yale gives to the first baseman. Feller 1-3 on the putout. No runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on base. We played 6 here today in Jamestown. 5-4 is your score here on your liveevent.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
As we head to the top of the 7th again, here's a update brought to you in part by the Red River Valley Fair. Reminder, you can check out the YourLiveEvent.com free stage, powered by Halstead Telephone Company, and alongside R&J Broadcasting, Inc. They got everything from a Kids Day to Slamabama and a lot more live entertainment. That's all going on at the Red River Valley Fair beginning June 28th through the 30th. For the first of 3 weekends of fun, go to RedRiverValleyFair.com. That again is RedRiverValleyFair.com. 5-4, Mayport CG with the lead. The Lacs-Burlington needs at least a run to force the bottom of the 7th inning. Anything under that, if they don't score, the Patriots will move to the Consolation Championship tomorrow afternoon. Logan Yeastos to the plate, 1 of 2 with a double and a run scored. Make that 1 of 3 with a double and a run scored. This will miss now 2-0. Benno and then Yale here for the Lakers. Lakers lost 9-6 against Kindred Richland. And right now trying to come back here against the Patriots. This is a high fly ball into center, and this one will drop. The wind just kept blowing it in. Larson can't get there. Trying to apply the tag with Satram. With the wind blowing in from center, just kind of batted that ball down as he had Kritzberger, Hansen, and Larson all chasing after that one. As Logan Yeastos is able to get aboard here with the base knock. Now the tying run is in scoring position here with Benno. Benno today, 3 times to the plate, 2 singles, a walk with a run driven in and a run scored. Looking to bunt. Bunts one up the first base line. Satram able to fire it. That will be not in time. The softball just fluttered a little bit there out of Satram's hand to allow Kritzberger to get there. Benno reaches base with an infield bunt, and now there's runners at the corners. Sierra Yale to the plate here, and now with Benno. Curious to see if she's going to try to leave first, possibly early here. She will stay put at this time. This will be in there for a strike at 0-1. Well, since the 5th inning here, Lacs-Burlington's offense has awoken with 3 runs across. As I think we're trying to see if Sierra Yale here will possibly have a courtesy runner or a quick little conversation with Peggy Pearson, the head coach here for Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark. So you got the runner at third base again in Logan Yeastos. The runner at first is Benno. So again, runners at the corners, and in this particular situation, Sierra Yale will see if she bunts. You throw it at first to try to get a runner up. That runner from third base will come down, possibly a delayed double steal, the 0-1. This will be a strike. Runner will stay, now kind of go to second base. So this will be now 0-2 as Benno on that delayed steal able to get to second base here. Now there's runners in scoring position for Yale. 0-2, that'll miss up now 1-2. Yale with their single a last time up in the 6th inning. 1-2 pitch. Fist in. This one will go foul, and we'll keep it at 1 ball and 2 strikes. So for the Lakers right now, get a base knock here that would tie the game and possibly give Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark their first lead since the 1st. Satram looking for out number 1 here of the inning. Riley, this one will go, and this one will be over the right fielder, Reagan Zerfus. 1 run comes in Yeastos. Benno rounding third. She's on her way to come in. She will be up and sliding into third base with a triple is Sierra Yale. It's a 2 RBI triple here for Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark as they have a 6-5 lead. So Yale again with the 2 RBI triple here. The Patriots now will be coming up in the bottom of the 7th. The question is, what will be the score? As we have a courtesy runner coming on for Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark. As it'll be Rosenkrantz. This one in there for a strike against Berkeley at 0-1. Berkeley 0 for 3 here in the contest. Again, runner at third base for the Patriots. The pitch. This will be skied foul up the first base side, now 0-2. So Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark, 3 runs in the 6th, 2 runs here in the 7th, have taken the lead by 1 here against the Mayport CG Patriots. 0-2 is going to be hit right back up the middle, and the hitting parade continues for the Lakers. It's an RBI single for Berkeley. Yale comes in to score. It's now 7-5 to Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark. As Holman is scheduled, and we'll have another courtesy runner here for the Lakers with the 7th grader Ella Smith. As Ella Smith will come on and courtesy run here for Berkeley. 7-5 here as Berkeley with the RBI here in the top of the 7th. And the Patriots with Holland for the Lakers will go up against the Patriots in the circle again with Satcham. Throw down. As getting back there safely again is Smith. It's now 1-0. Since the 6th inning, this one is fisted. That one will go over the press box, now 1-2. Since the 6th inning, you had 8 batters in the 6th. This is the 5th batter so far here in the 7th. 13 batters in these 2 innings so far. The 1-1, we'll do it again at 1-2. In comparison, Santrum just saw 13 batters from the 2nd through the 5th inning. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the way. 1-2 is going to be line drive into center, and that's down for a base knock. Smith will make second. Holland will get to first. It's another base hit here. A double, single, triple, single, single here in the 7th for the Lakers. As now you'll have runners at first and second and still nobody out. Maya Nisham 0 for 3 here today at the plates. So Lakers have made the comeback. The question is, once we get to the bottom half of the 7th, can they complete it? Maya went through trying to bunt that ball. It's now 0-1. And for this Laker club, a win here today again will get them their 21st win of the season after the last 2 years. The 0-1 is going to be bunted up the third baseline. Satcham trying to get the lead runner, unable to do so. So nice bunt here by Nisham. She will reach on a fielder's choice. Smith will go to third base. Holland will go to second. Bases full here for the Lakers. And Lacs-Burlington, Lewis, and Clark finishing 7th and 8th their last 2 years as Keenan Kunshak will come on in the circle here and talk it over with bases full of Lakers in the 7th inning. We'll break with them on yourliveevent.com.
It's the summer sale at Bloomfield Enterprise in Hillsboro. All VersaMax and CargoMax trailers at summer sale prices. Plus, you get up to an additional $250 rebate on CargoMax trailers. Bloomfield Enterprise has the 10.5, 12.5, and 14.5 VersaMax trailers. Stop by to look and purchase with large discounts or call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. The summer sale on VersaMax and CargoMax trailers ends June 30th at Bloomfield Enterprise in Hillsboro.
Bases full here of Lakers with Aubrey Shep. First pitch swinging, and that's going to be a fair ball past the first baseman on a line. 1 run comes in to score. Holland on her high horse. She comes in to score. It's a 2 RBI single here for Shep, and the Lakers take a 9-5 lead. First pitch swinging was Shep, and able to get that one by Strand as Smith comes in to score. Holland as well. Nisham able to get to third base here. Now it's 9-5 with runners at the corners, and as we alluded to, still nobody out. So Shep with the 2 RBI single. And now you'll have a courtesy runner coming on here for Lacs-Burlington, Lewis, and Clark as well as Aspen. McLennan will come on here of the 8th grader. So McLennan on here now for the Lakers. This will be skied in the air. That'll be into short right center field. The second baseman, Kritzberger, makes the glove, and that'll be the first out to the 8th batter in the inning here for the Lakers for their first out. As you will have now Lindahl, the 9th batter to the plate, 9th batter here in the order for the Lakers. As DLB has just found ways to put the ball in play here against Riley Satcham in the circle here in the 6th and the 7th. Here's a bunt. Satcham looking for it. Nobody there to cover at first base. Now trying to get the runner out at third, unable to do so. So Satcham gloved it, looking to get the runner at first base. Kritzberger covered second, and then Strand came down the line at first. There's just nobody home. The lead runner there with Nisham able to slide back in safely. And then she was eventually tagged out again there at third base. From our vantage point, didn't see the out, thought it was safe. Regardless, there's 2 down here. Now you'll have runners at first and second. And the Lakers will try to take advantage. That's a Lard out there by Riley Satcham. So Riley able to go 1-5 on the putout to Hudson Zerfus to apply the tag there of Nisham. McLennan stands at second base as this one is going to be popped up and into the grandstands here. And it goes back to the top of the lineup again with Logan Eastos. So reaching base on a fielder's choice. So there is 2 down, no balls, 2 strikes. So leadoff batter here with Eastos. And Eastos is retired via the strikeout. Santrum gets her 7th strikeout of the contest, but not before the Lacs-Burlington Lewis and Clark takes a 4-run lead, thanks in part to 4 runs here in the 7th. We'll take a quick break. We're back after this. It's 9-5 Lakers here on your liveevent.com.
Meet Blake, the messiest 4-year-old on the planet. He's no ordinary durability tester. Meet SmartStrand, no ordinary carpet. With all pet protection, it's the softest, most durable, easiest to clean carpet on the planet. When Blake's barn got a comfy makeover, SmartStrand came clean, even went up against a 2-ton rhino. Made to withstand all walks of life. Ask for SmartStrand, rhino tested, rhino approved.
Available at Carpet World, carpetworldfargo.com.
Central Cass Schools' mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow into the new space and move forward with excellence.
As we head to the bottom of the 7th inning, that was 5 runs, again scored by Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors, and 2 runners left on base. And all of a sudden now in the circle here for Lacs-Burlington, Sierra Yale going to be pitching with the lead for the first time since it was the bottom of the 1st inning. Mayport CG down to their final 3 outs here in this Consolation semifinal. Danica Hansen, Riley Sanchum, and Raina Sanchum. There is a part of the lineup that you want for the Patriots. This is it at the plate. They did score 3 runs in the 1st, 1 in the 3rd, and 1 in the 4th as Hansen takes a ball. It's 1-0. Sierra Yale looking for the complete game win. The 1-0 pitch. This will miss. Now 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes on the way. We'll still get to our post-game show upcoming after the conclusion of this game. 2-0 pitch in there for a strike. It's now 2-1. Take a look at the final box score and get you ready for 2 semifinals scheduled to get underway at 4 as we have a time at home plate. Lakers with 3 runs in the 6th, 5 runs in the 7th. That has changed the complexion of this game. It's going to be popped, and this will go foul now at 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes on the way to the number 2 batter here for the Patriots. 2-2 is going to be lashed in the right center field, and that'll die for a base hit. Rounding first, underway to second, it's going to be Danica Hansen. Hansen with a leadoff double here for the Patriots. For the Patriots, that'll be Hansen's first hit of the ball game. 3rd time she has reached base safely with 2 walks, now a double, as you will have Riley Satcham to the plate. Satcham with a single and a run scored back in the 1st, 1 of 3 so far here in this one. And for the Patriots, they'll try to keep the line moving. While for the Lakers, how can they get 3 outs before the Patriots score 4, if potentially 5 runs here in the inning, as this one is in there for a strike. Riley Satcham, the Region 2 Senior Athlete of the Year. The 0-1 pitch is going to be lashed down the left field line, slicing, and that one will go foul. Nisham out there in left. Missed by about 5 feet. It's now 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes here with Danica Hansen again in scoring position. Here's the 0-2. Satcham hits one on the ground, and that's a C&I single. Rounding third on her way home is Hansen. It's an RBI single for Riley Satcham, and the Patriots are trailing it now by 3. Second run batted in here for Satcham. Danica Hansen able to come in and score, and now you have the tying run on the on-deck circle here for the Patriots if Raina Satcham again can get aboard. So 9-6 after the Riley Satcham RBI on the way here. And there's still nobody out here in the 7th. Raina Satcham, 2 singles here today with a run scored back in the first. Riley Satcham stands at first base here for the Patriots. That one in there for a strike at 0-1. Mayport CG needs 4 runs here in the inning to release forced extras. If they get 5, they will find a way to win this game via the walk-off. This will be a slow grounder, and they'll be right through the wickets of Eastas here. Not sure if Eastas would have had much of a play on it, even if she grounded it into deep short. But now all of a sudden, runners at first and second on the way here for the Patriots. So it'll eat up the shortstop here. Eastas will get called for the air, and now the tied run does come to the plate, and we'll get a time in the circle here for Coach Pearson and the Lacs-Burlington Lewis and Clark Lakers. We'll break with them on your live events.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The old adage, how the tables have turned. It was Mayport CG with the lead going into the 7th inning, and now it's the opposite side. After the quick little conference call on the circle here, first pitch swinging is Parker Strand. They able to reach base on a fielder's choice. Eastas at shortstop, able to go to Lindahl at second on the ground ball. Riley Satcham will take third, and Raina Satcham is retired here at second, excuse me. Runners at the corners now with 1 down, and the tie and run again with Bryn Kritzberger now will be at home plate. It was 5-4 entering the 7th inning. Mayport CG had the lead. 5 runs across for the Lacs-Burlington, and now it's the Lakers who have the 3-run advantage here, and the Patriots are down to their final 2 outs of this Consolation semifinal round matchup. Here's the 0-1. This will be hit up the first base line. That'll go foul now 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes here to the number 6 batter with Kritzberger. Goes to Hudson Zerfus after that. Here's the 0-2. This will be hit on the ground. The second baseman bobbles it there in Lindahl. This will go into short right field. Coming in to score here will be Riley Satcham. Parker Strand makes her way first to third, and then she's going to be thrown out at home plate. Parker Strand trying to come in late on that one. So she's going to be gunned down at home plate, and there will be 2 down. So the run does come in. The Patriots were trying to get that delayed one after that was being bobbled by Lindahl. Lindahl came to run it in and then threw an absolute Pina Deaver to get the out at home with Parker Strand. So Kritzberger is able to get on base, and she stands at second base now with 2 down with Hudson Zerfus. And Zerfus will see this at 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes on the way here with Kritzberger at second base. That's a large out at home because now the tying run is not at second. Instead, the tying run is at home plate here with Hudson Zerfus. And it's now down to 2 outs. So Lindahl did a great job again after bobbling it, able to stay with the play and throw out the runner at home. The 2-0 in there for a strike. It's now 2-1. 2 balls and a strike here on the way with 2 outs. The pitch. This is going to be popped, and that'll go foul now 2-2 as the Patriots are down their final out here of this contest. So again, Lindahl bobbled the ball after Kritzberger put the ball in play at second. That one shot then all the way over towards short right field in the outfield, fair foul territory. Lindahl then able to take a couple of steps, and then rounding forward again was Parker Strand. Stopped for a moment, then kind of got back up, and Parker Strand was thrown out by Deaver at home plate. Here's the 2-2. Nearly foul attempt in the glove of Deaver. Instead, Hudson Zerfus is still alive. Hudson needs to get on board here to keep the line moving for Maddie Sand. Otherwise, if she gets out here, the Lacs-Burlington will hold off the Patriots in this Consolation semifinal with a 9-7 win at this particular juncture. Runner at second base again is Kritzberger. We've seen the Lakers kind of kick the ball around a little bit here in the infield in the last inning and a half. Here's the 2-2. That'll miss. Now 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes on the way. With 2 outs. The payoff pitch here by Yale. 3-2 swung on a miss. And the Lakers have knocked off the Patriots 9-7. 2 runs, 2 hits. They did leave a runner on, and there was a couple of errors committed here in this one. Your final, that finishes at 3:15 in a game that goes an hour and 32 minutes here today. Your final, Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark with a 9-7 win. Yale will pick up the winning pitcher of record, while Satcham will be the losing pitcher of record. And we'll follow Mayport CG to the 7th place game tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock as they will go up against Renville County. And we will follow Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark into their 5th place game against the Thompson Tommies. That game is scheduled for noon tomorrow. With the win, Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark now 21-5 on the season. The Patriots drop to 17-4. We're back after this with our postgame show here on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey, swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
Designing places of lasting value and beauty, Hepper Olson Architects of Buxton continues to be a leader in small town skylines. No project is off the table as they've completed buildings for commercial businesses, educational and medical facilities, public spaces, religious centers, and even residential properties. From start to finish, Bobby and her team will help your visions become reality. Hepper Olson Architects of Buxton, 701-841-1000 and hepperolson.com. Best of luck to the regional athletes in your spring sports tournaments.
There's more at 104. Hillsboro, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
As we come back here on our post-game show again, a final in this one, Lacs-Burlington able to come back and score 3 runs in the 6th, 5 runs in the 7th, and upend the Mayport CG Patriots and pick up the win. Here's a look at your final box score in this one. Final box score for Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark, again, 9 runs. There were 12 hits, 5 errors for the Lakers, and they had 7 runners left on base. For the Patriots, they would score 7 runs, 8 hits. There was an error, and for the Patriots, they would leave 2-4, make it 6 runners left on base here in this one. As we get a little bit of a sprinkler shower making its way through. Again, the final in this one, 9-7. Lacs-Burlington picks up the win. Logan Eastos goes 2 for 4 with 2 runs scored. Benno goes 3 of 3 with 2 runs scored and an RBI. Yale goes 2 of 4 with 2 RBI. Berkeley goes 1 of 4 with a run driven in. Holland goes 1 of 3 with 2 runs scored. Shep goes 1 of 4 with 2 RBIs. Feller goes 2 of 4 with 2 runs driven in here for the Lakers. Yale picks up the win. Complete game, 8 hits, 7 runs, 5 were earned, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts. For the Patriots, Mesa Larson goes 1 of 4. Danica Hansen goes 1 of 2 with 2 runs scored. Larson with a run driven in as well. Riley Sandstrom 2 of 4 with 2 runs scored and 2 RBIs. Raina Sandstrom goes 2 of 4 with a run scored. Parker Strand goes 1 of 4 with a run driven in. Kritzberger 0 for 4 with a run driven in. Zerfis goes 1 of 3 with a run scored. Sand goes 0 for 1, and then Reagan Zerfis goes 0 for 3. Riley Sandstrom, the complete game lost, 12 hits, 9 runs, 7 earned, a walk, and 7 strikeouts, picking up the loss here for the Mayport CG Patriots. Again, the Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark with the 9-7 win over the Patriots. It's now time to get to our players of the game. First, let's get to our Enbridge Energy player of the game here in this one. And going back to what we said earlier just moments ago, Lacs-Burlington able to do enough here in this one to come back and stay within striking distance against the Patriots. Our player of the game here for Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark is Benno. She was a menace on the base paths all the times. 4 times up, she got on all 4 times. Had 3 singles with 2 runs scored, a run driven in, and a walk. And Cambry Benno, the senior center fielder, is our Enbridge Energy player of the game. Go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities. And our RDK Enterprises feature precision play of the contest, outside of all the run scoring lates when they needed it, it was a 2 RBI triple by Yale to make it 6-5. And then the Lakers just added on to that. So the Sierra Yale 2 RBI triple, and then all the runs that came in, the 6 runs, again, the 3 runs in the 6th and the 5 runs in the 7th. That is our Arctic Enterprises feature precision play of the contest. So tomorrow at 10 o'clock in the morning, it'll be Mayport CG going up against Renville County, and then roughly at noon in the Consolation Championship will be Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark going up against in that contest. The contest will be, again, the Thompson Tommies. So we have 2 of our place matches set. Still to come at about 4 o'clock, we will get to Central Cass going up against the Beulah Miners. And then after that, we will get to the Kinder Richland Vikings going up against Velva Drake and Moose. This is the State Softball Tournament. I'm Chase Miller. Thanks so much for tuning in. Our broadcast will start at 4 o'clock as a scheduled first pitch time again of our next game with the Squirrels and the Miners here on your LiveEvent.com.